Yes, now bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. Finishing off this record with a review. We had just listened to the band The Format, and the album in question was entitled Dog Problems, okay? 12 tracks on this record. It was recommended on Patreon by my good friend Michael. Thank you very much for that, Michael. What a pleasant experience. This is an act I've never come across before, never heard of before. Album artwork I've never seen before. Completely brand new. 12 tracks did it justice. It didn't outstay its welcome anymore, and I think it'd be overkill, you know? Some bands like to showcase a lot of material, maybe in this diluted sense that it's going to give you additional value, but realistically, it's not going to give you any additional value. If anything, it's just going to water everything down a bit. 12 tracks was good. I'd probably narrow it down to 10. 9 tunes if I wanted to really concentrate and emphasize the quality of the record, but hey, I'm more than happy with what we were given. That was completely fine. Where do we start? So the production was fantastic. I think this was, somebody said that in the comment section just like 20 years ago, but you know, maybe they were a little bit incorrect considering the publishing credit was, or at least not the publishing but the release date per se, 2006 it referenced. So, you know, maybe not technically 20 years, but I understand if that was the case and it was released then. This would have really been at the right time. 2006 for this sound would be really good, because I know a lot of young girls, all right, because I was a young boy at the time, finding myself exploring through music, and knew young girls who were a participant of a particular crowd I was involved with, like the scene, kid community, emos, and adjacent, you know, sort of subcultures that came together to enjoy alternate music as a whole, alternate band music, guitar-driven music. If not, bordering on electronic music from time to time, you know, depending on who you're speaking to. This band would have definitely been a fantastic, you know, sell to those girls at the time. If I flew one over, check this song out. Oh wow, this is a great song, you know. It has a great atmosphere to it, a great polished 2000s production, you know, nothing overtly technological, but just very clean, brilliant recording and mixing of the instrumentation and the performance of the song. Great tight recording. Great tones, great ideas as a whole. The instrumentals were really good, and let me just say, the basis of this, the undertone of all of this, is the songwriting. Really good songwriting. Lyrically, nah, I'm not hearing, you know, flipping Lady Gaga, but what I am hearing is great compositions, you know, great instrumental compositions, great dynamics, great accents, great key changes and exploration without pushing the boundaries to a degree where it sounds distasteful or maybe a little bit egocentric. It's just a great, full, wholehearted product. And I said during my listen through of this, I said, isn't it amazing how much amazing quality music there is out there? Because, you know, this is just but one of however many records that just got put out and didn't necessarily garner the attention it deserved. Maybe it did in the time. It didn't reach my ears, I know that much. So in my perspective, in my reality, in my world, I would argue it was underrated. Very good, very good. The tune, there's one tune in particular I really liked. I really liked the tune Oceans. But I think Dead End was good as well. But I think it was Oceans in particular. Track number 6 really tickled all of my boxes. You know, tickled me under the gooch. Gave me a good reach around afterwards. Absolutely fantastic sound. If I'm going to rate this record, judging on songwriting, judging on production, judging on the unique identity and quality of this record, I'll give it an 8, and then I'll subtract a 0.5 down to my personal tastes. I'm a little bit older now. I'm not necessarily too fussed. I just want to hear riffs and so forth. So I'll meet you halfway, and I'll give it a very respectable 7.5. With that being said, I'm signing out, people. Peace.